Excuse me, you know I beg your pardon for this interruption. Now back to regularly scheduled programming.
All right, welcome. Hello, everybody. I'm Jamie. I will be the Dungeon Master tonight. Here we are back in Fool's Landing with our heroes. I'm going to get back to my landing page. We're down a hero right now, so we're down a few heroes tonight, but we have the Mighty Three joining us. And I'll have you guys introduce yourselves from left to right on the screen here, starting with Rodolfo. Good evening.
Good evening, guys. Rodolfo playing Ronnie the Halfling Daredevil. Hope to
Perfect.
survive the night.
We will do our best to do that. Yes, thank you. Good to have you. Next up is Molly. Good evening.
Hello, I'm playing Imithra, a second-level human Rashomai gladiator. And I'm
Yes,
hoping to earn enough XP to level up soon.
she's right on the edge of this. So yeah, this should be the moment to make third level. Good to have you. Last but not least of our trio here is Halen, or actually Brian, playing Halen.
Hey guys, I'm Brian playing Halen Thornwood. He's a level 2 ranger elf, and he's a harper as well.
Nice. Yeah, so just to sort of paint the picture here, and we'll do a short refresher, and we're going to drop back into where we left off. But of the three of you, my understanding is that Ronnie, you're the only one that has this. Of the players tonight, you're the only one that is marked with the. Let me show on the screen the tattoo here.
Oh yeah.
So you are one of our original branded characters in the group who bears this on his forearm, and currently you have been in the Earthfast Mountains, and you have been searching out and hunting down what sounds to be like a group that's associated with the Zentarum, who are associated with the symbol that's on your arm, and specifically one of the cults that's a part of their collective, if you will. It has been seen with a presence in this area where you're currently at. You tracked some undead, some ghouls were found, and some human and other bodies were found in the area. So you tracked all of that activity to a mountaintop where you found a mausoleum or tomb entrance that led down into a cave. And so where you were at in the session where we left off last time was standing in this cave system, which I'll drag us down to now. And I think I've got everyone in here. I'm going to pull Kurza out. And this is where you guys sort of left off. There were, to get more specific about this layer, there were several cultists who were donning some red robes and appeared to be human or humanoid, and they were encountered in several areas so far in this structure or in this system. There were a few things that were going on when we kind of finished the last combat. With Kurza out, I'm going to pull off these area of effect items that are no longer active anyway. And I want to pass it over to the players now to maybe you can fill in, Halen, on more about what you saw in here and what you've done so far since we came into this particular map.
I'm not seeing Mitra on the map.
She is all the way back here. She's behind.
Okay, she's
Yeah.
out of my.
She's just out of your sight. Yep. She is.
Yeah.
So we crept
Okay.
into the mausoleum, right? And we had some talking. Not in the area we're at, right? That was
Mm-hmm.
kind of over here.
Right.
And so we decided we heard a noise down here, and so I tried to come down here and quietly subdue one, but I failed miserably. And then a fight ensued, and we felled 2 cultists.
Right. So there was one here that was on its own that they attempted to sneak up on, I think. He caught wind of it and wasn't surprised by their entrance, but he was overwhelmed eventually by their bull rush that they took around the corner at him. This other one was disabled through, I think, a couple of shots that were made by Ronnie. Ronnie, anything you wanted to
We
add
roasted
about
him.
what happened
We
in here and what?
roasted him.
Mhm.
We roasted the guy.
Yeah.
It's a roasted wizard of Tay.
And you had some effect on you that I see here. It was you were invisible at one point.
Yeah.
Uh, were you still
I
invisible?
just drank the potion of invisibility.
Okay. Yeah, and you haven't engaged in anything you've since then, so you're still invisible.
And I was weakened, but I think you said that went away when we killed the cultist, right?
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Good.
Yep.
I think he was feeble-minded.
Yeah.
Enfeebled or whatever. Yeah.
And
And
I
innervation is it?
I'm gonna move your character Brian through the map into the places that you would have seen, just so that it fills in those areas for you. I think it will keep those in there now that you've been there. It'll keep them in your view.
Gotcha. It is.
Cool.
The
Okay.
first thing I'm gonna do is go and pick up my dagger that I threw at this one. I carry 2 daggers, one on each boot, but I threw one last session, so I'm gonna go get that.
Okay, sure. You can recover that.
If I can find it, yeah.
Yep. You can
Cool.
recover that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you wouldn't. I guess what is your protocol, Ronnie, for letting the group know where you're at, if you do at all let them know where you're at, because she would be walking up looking for her dagger right now that could potentially be laying right by your foot, and she would have no idea that you're there.
We don't have a protocol for now. We have to create one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Over halfling.
since there is no enemy in sight, I will whisper to Mitra. Don't be afraid. I'm here. I'm invisible. Just drink a potion. I think I'll be invisible for a long while, unless something bad happens. There's one guy that ran away from us. If I'm not wrong, he went this way.
Yep.
So
Startle and I whisper back, okay, we better chase him down.
yeah. If you and Halen could stop right here, I think they won't be able to catch you by surprise. And I will scout ahead to see where the guy go. If there is much more of them, I don't know. This seems to be a dangerous place. I moved, but the token Jamie. Okay.
I see you. Yeah, so let me describe this area. So when you get up into this this corner and you can look around, there's another fire lit here. I'm gonna add a torch for that in a second, but it looks like there's some papers and things that are laying out on the table as if they were writing something out, like some writing instruments are on the table. You do see in the beds that are made next to you that it looks like there are more red robes sitting next to some of the beds that are in that section. Yep, and other than that, you notice just a couple of barrels and crates sitting around in the corners. You hear footsteps that sound like they're coming from up ahead of you. I'll ping. Sounds like they're moving away from you. Possibly not. It doesn't sound like they're coming closer at the moment, but you hear them coming from around the corner up ahead of you. You also hear what sounds like voices coming from this direction.
Okay. May I move here?
You may. Yeah, so
Oh,
that is the point where you would see potentially two people. Looks like another two humanoids in red robes that are conversing about something. And obviously they don't know you're there, but it looks like they are speaking to one another.
why they are doing? Sorry.
They're speaking to
They are
one another.
talking to people.
Yeah,
Okay. Looks like
it's
a.
inaudible to you.
Okay.
I'll move it like that. There you go.
No, that's a closed space, right?
You're not sure. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see, but if it's closed, is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
you
natural cave. It's a dead end. There's no way out from here.
from what you can see, kind of that's the way it looks.
Okay. So I will get back to where Mitra and Halen is. I will whisper to them.
Let me make
Um,
if you would make a observation check for me.
oh, my record sheet closed. Let me open it.
No problem. No problem. While he's doing that, so Mitra and Halen, is there anything that you wanted to do while you're sort of standing back here? You're both aware of what Ronnie's up to.
Yeah. Do you think I have time to repair my bow, or probably don't have time to repair it?
I would think you probably don't have enough time to do a permanent
That's what I
repair
was
to
thinking.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I'll have to hold on to those negative abilities so well.
You notice, so Ronnie, I'm sorry, go ahead, Mitra.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, for my part, I probably would keep one eye on the way. That I know that Ronnie went, and I'd be looking and see if there's anything, any items, yeah, like on these tables and crates near me.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go through some of those crates, you can find some general goods like some dry rations. So if you want to take some of their dry rations, they would have at least several weeks worth of that. Otherwise, it looks like a lot of just papers and things like that that are sort of scattered inside some of the crates.
Back in 1 minute.
No problem.
Ronnie, I was gonna
So, Jamie,
point out real quick for you, if you're as you're walking back past the bed area, you notice that this section of cave, looks like it may wrap around, and so I'm gonna move you over here to show you that it does wrap around.
okay.
So when you had asked if it was a closed cave, you couldn't really see that from the other side, but it's visible to you when you head back. So
Makes sense.
I'll move you back.
So I'll tell Mitra there's another room full of beds. Two guys are talking to each other. One of them is the one that escaped from us. I'll say let's ambush them.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
If you and Halen
Yep.
go here, I'll be sneaking behind them. So you'll make some pincer move.
You can backstab them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds
I'll
good.
backstab them, and you front stab them.
Uh,
That
oh,
works.
we have. I have to roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys on the turn order since you're plan. It sounds like you're planning an attack, but I'll give you a chance to discuss what you want to do since you have the drop on them at the moment. So before you go, we'll
The plan
give you a chance.
is I'll go here. They will go here, and we get them by surprise.
All right, so
Charging work in second edition.
all right, so we'll have who would like to roll? I guess first, for you, Ronnie, you will want to try to move silently, right?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant initiative, but
Oh no, you're fine.
failed.
It's fine. So 4 is what we'll go with. I was gonna ask that next, so we're good there.
And you need move silently.
Yeah. So if you move silently, we'll see how far you can get there. So you're good there. I guess the plan is what then? So we know that you're moving silently, and you've got the drop, and you guys can sort of figure out what order you want to go in since you've got Ronnie invisible.
Yeah. From what I see, from what I can see, there's one hurt and one I have not seen yet, right?
You since you already did an observation check and passed it, you don't think either one of these two has been hurt.
Oh. Hmm.
Doesn't
Okay.
look like the same. Yeah, doesn't look like the same one.
There's another one somewhere. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's see. I will position myself, if I can, right here. Uh-huh. And I'll be very quiet.
So I didn't mean to be presumptive. I wanted to make sure you guys were okay with the order that you were gonna attack in. I didn't know if you had decided or not that Ronnie would attack first, or how that was gonna unfold. So whatever you guys would have agreed on back when you huddled up is fine. If you wanted to,
Yeah,
align on that.
since they are visible, I think they should come charging. Imitra have asked about how charge works.
Yeah, I guess I looked it
That's
up.
her idea.
I did look up charging. I don't have a spear, so I can't charge, but I can certainly bum rush him, right? Run up on him and.
Spear is to set to receive a charge. Right, Jimmy?
Yeah, but it's also for charging, right?
Yeah, I think you can charge. You could.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Can I
sure you can charge. Yeah, let me refresh
Is it
my
Drusus?
memory on it. But
When you charge, if my memory serves, you get some bonus to hit,
charging, yeah,
and you got some
59.
penalty to AC.
Penalty to AC. Yeah.
Yeah,
Since they don't have spears, you are fine.
yeah.
I think it's plus to your attack roll
a charging.
and minus your dex.
It says a charge increases character's movement rate by 50% and enables the
Yeah.
character to make an attack at the end of his movement. A charging character also gains a +2 bonus to his attack roll. And that's from the momentum, it says. And it says large weapons can inflict double damage in these cases, but yours wouldn't be a large
No.
weapon. Charging gives opponents advantages, including minus to their initiative, and you'll have no dex bonus to your AC. So that's how that works. You lose your dex bonus, which I'm not sure what yours even is, if it was
There
that
is no dex
significant.
bonus.
Okay, so for you, this is actually something you should probably use quite a
Oh,
bit.
wow.
And as a gladiator, I
That
would
plus
think
2.
you can have that plus
Mhm.
2. You'll move faster, and all it really means is that your opponents might get to swing first in some cases, but it
Mhm.
might be worth it.
Yeah, I see that.
So second
Sweet.
charging characters gain. That's it. Yeah. And then they talk about like a spear or I guess javelin, something like that. That if you were bracing for impact, you
I
could do
see.
damage with one of those as well. So,
It might be worth me getting a large weapon at some point. Yeah.
yeah,
Just
yeah, I would think so. Yeah, you could really
okay.
lay it on in one shot. So,
But that plus 2 will come in handy if I roll like I did last session. So yeah.
all right. So it sounds like then you're the first to act. I'm just rolling quickly for them. So I'll leave it to you all to tell me who's going first of the three of you, and then we'll just, if you want to adjust your turn order based on your weapon speeds.
Oh yes. So was there a penalty for charging to my initiative?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's they get a bonus to theirs. Is all.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't that take? Go. Halen?
Yes, I'm going to be shooting with a bow, so the
Okay.
weapon speed is a 8. So 8 plus 4, 12.
Okay. Cool. All right. So Ronnie is waiting behind these folks, and it looks like Amithra is going to be the one to pull the pin. So I'll let you kick us off. Tell us about her approach here, and she has that extra 50% movement too, so can easily get there.
So, yeah. Okay. So as I run around the corner, I see these two cultists. Do they look? Oh no. Oh, I see 3. There's one over there, and there's those. I wonder if I would maybe go for this one. Charge up on him. Right here.
Okay.
Okay. So should I roll to hit?
Yep. You can roll to hit him.
Plus 2.
He's an AC 6, so.
Three.
There you go. There's a hit.
All right. And then damage. There's no bonus with a small weapon. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, so this one, he was, he looks like he was already a part of the initial fray, and he was the one that ran off. So he looks like, I think he was already, at least if he wasn't hit, he was chased out of the room one way or the other. So he is now feeling
you don't get away that easy.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. All right. So she's done there. Does she get another attack still?
I'll get a second attack at the end of next.
Next round,
3
every 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So that brings up Ronnie. So Ronnie, you would have seen Amithra turn the corner and maybe go off script slightly and take the target of opportunity towards this guy in the doorway.
I'm sorry for him. Should have hurt. what these guys do? How they react?
Well, I mean, they're definitely, they see it. They don't have a chance to move yet, but you definitely see that it gets both of their attention whenever Amithra comes around the corner, and she's not really trying to be stealthy at all. She's making a bunch of noise, so they're staring right at it now, and it looks like they're gonna very likely react in a moment. But you have right now still advantage on them to take the first action.
Okay. Jamie, on these beds, there are blankets, something like that?
Yeah, it looks like they've got some some hides that they're using for blankets.
From what I can see, they are large enough to. I had a crazy idea here. Do I think they could be used to wrap them? They are large enough to wrap a person.
I think you could get it to where it's covering one person. Yeah.
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 Because if I backstab him, I will lose the invisibility, right?
Yeah. If you take an attack, or try to take any attack towards them, my understanding is that you'll lose the invisibility.
If I try something peripheric, like trying to wrap one of them in the blanket, it will count as an attack too.
I think it's like anything else. You're gonna have to make an attack roll, and so therefore it would be probably better to take your key attack versus this, because I think this would be similar to like entrapping them, which is like grappling, and
it's an attack anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will backstab him.
Okay.
I will use my magical short sword that I don't know what it does. Small, medium. You have to add. I think I need to reroll this.
Oh yeah, so we're only at 3, and now we're at 2. Astonishing fortune for the session.
Yeah, they are scarce today.
Oh man, you get your moment to take your backstab, and it comes up a 1. That's not fair.
Let's see. Should be a log instead.
There you go.
Much better.
That was way better. Good roll.
My damage is ×3 now that I'm at 5th level.
All right, then this roll is more important than the last roll. Yeah, this roll will be.
Okay. Short sword. Let's see. For 12.
12, and that's to this one here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Plus any modifiers that short sword has.
Yeah, and you definitely feel like that you took a large portion of him out with that hit, but he is still upright despite that. Was it so? Where were you aiming with your attack?
Just after I attack him, I will shout to trying to scare the other one and even this one, because I'm coming out of the blue. I think it will be very frightening, and I'll try to be very, very scary. Like, Die, motherfuckers!
All right.
Something
So I like it.
very
Do a I guess
guttural sound.
if you don't have like intimidation or any like proficiency, just roll a charisma check. We'll do a
Yeah.
charisma check -4 and
Okay.
see how you end up here.
By one.
But I'm giving you I'm actually minusing from you 4. Did you already?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so, it definitely would shock them that they suddenly hear a voice coming from behind them after their attention was so quickly grabbed by something else shocking on the other end of the hall. So I think you've definitely got them confused to some extent, but obviously they're kind of switching mode into battle mode as well, seeing that Amithra was already attacking their comrades. So their turn is up, and they're sort of already, at least the one guy is gonna just move down the hall towards her because that's where he first turned and what got his attention. So he's coming up behind her and gonna take a swing at her. He has what looks like a ornate dagger that he's carrying. And what's Amithra's AC these days?
Oh, well, if he's hitting me from behind, I don't have a shield bonus, right? So it's 5.
5. Okay. Yeah, so
Without a shield, yeah.
gotcha. Okay. All right. So you take 6 damage from his slash as he
Ouch.
is sort of, hollering in his own tongue that doesn't seem discernible to you. He's almost like in this gargling kind of voice that sounds like guttural. It seems like he's maybe yelling something to his buddies, but he's standing there that now behind you, and Halen, you would have heard all of this unfolding. You would have heard the clank of metal and battle going on, echoing throughout the chamber. So it is your turn, sir.
Help!
Okay. Quick question. It says I have 10 hit points right now. 10 in red and blue is 8. I should be at 18. I think that's how many I have.
What's your armor class?
Let me look on my sheet real quick. Oh, maybe that stands for the armor class. Okay.
Is it 8?
I think it might be. Where do you find the AC on this list?
Let's see. So do you know what armor you're wearing?
Leather.
Okay, so that's 2. That would be 8 by itself. Do you have a dex bonus? Let's see. What's your dex is? I thought I just
16. I get a
Okay, yeah,
4.
you should have dex bonus to your AC. So it doesn't seem like it's your AC. Is it just a 1? I guess it is. So your AC would be 7, I believe, based on what I'm seeing. So I don't know what that 8 was there for, but yeah, if you want to correct it to 18, I think that's fair.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to put a 7 there on your blue part of your token, that'll help me. I won't have to bug you guys for your ACs if you want to stick that in the blue section.
All right. I can't get any line of sight. That means I have to move up pretty much.
Yeah, you can move half your movement and still attack. You would know that Ronnie went up to your right and that Amithra went to your left. So you could go either direction. I see ya. Right. Okay. So yeah, when you turn that corner, that's when you would see this one that's swinging at her from behind. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to shoot a arrow at him. So I'm going to try to hit him.
All right. Cool. AC for him is 6.
Okay. I have to put my -1 modifier.
Yeah. Molly, I was just saying, if you make your blue part of your token your AC, I think yours is on there now. So I think we're good.
Oh, I hit armor class 11.
Cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
So
that's a
misses.
miss.
Okay.
Do you get 2 attacks with that? I believe you do.
Yeah.
So let's add a turn for you. Can go ahead and take your second attack.
Mm-hmm. Where's my sheet? Oh, damn.
Ooh, there you go. There's a hell of a hit.
Yeah. I rolled for damage.
Yep.
And that's -1 for damage as well.
Yeah. All right. So 5 for him. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. So he looks like he was uninjured prior to this arrow shot. What did you aim for? Where did you hit this guy?
I hit him right in the side of the lung on his
Oh,
chest on the
nice.
left-hand side.
Nice. So yeah, I'm thinking that you've punctured his lung and it's sitting in his side, so he's having pain and discomfort. Suddenly stabbing him through his lung and everything, and yeah, he might regret what he was attacking people from behind. So well done.
Thanks.
Speaking of people being attacked from behind, this other one who was just stabbed and triple damaged by our rogue, he obviously is gonna react. So he's turning around and also swinging a dagger in your general direction. So he's gonna take a swing at you, and I'm gonna remove your thing there. Your AC is 5. So he misses you terribly with his swing. He looks like he's holding, trying to hold his back and swing at the same time, and doesn't seem to be in control of what he's doing right now. So that is the end of the round, I believe. Actually, no, this one here also was attacked from behind. He goes at the end of the round, so he is gonna turn around. He's already hurt. So he's actually gonna step forward and turn around. And he begins to cast a spell. It looks like he does cast a spell, but you don't notice any effect. So we're back to the top of the order, so we can do group initiative again.
Okay.
If someone wants to roll for the group, I think who rolled Ronnie rolled the last one, so it's up
I'm
to,
up.
yeah.
Okay. It's /roll 1d10, right?
Yeah.
No, there's the icon on the screen. Group initiative.
Oh, where's that at?
Bottom left.
If you go to there's a on the upper right next to settings, go to the collection tab. There's a towards the top it says show macro quick bar. Make sure that's checked.
It wasn't checked.
Okay. Yeah, and
now I see
now
it.
you'll see a
cool.
couple little shortcut things. There you go.
That's a lot easier. Okay.
My bad. I didn't realize who has that enabled. It's like it probably should be enabled by default, but I don't know why it isn't. Okay, so you got a 9, and so you guys can add. I'll let you guys plug those in from 9, and then they're gonna get initiative of their own. Okay. All right. Looks like we're about ready. They get to go first, so they're swinging again. They're pretty much same target, same person. So I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna have the one that's standing by Mithra will be the first, and the second is for Ronnie. Looks like Mithra got hit and Ronnie was missed. So he's slicing you up here from behind all of a sudden.
See that?
3 again.
And once again, you're going to take, this time, 7 damage, which is the max he can do with his little blade. And yeah, Ronnie, you were missed. Go ahead.
He cuts me pretty deep, guys. I'm like barely standing.
Yeah, those were, she's taken 13, she's pretty much taken his 2 max damages back to back. So, other than a crit, but, okay, so those 2 went. This other one is, again, he just cast a spell, and it's now Mithra's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use arena acting. So I'm gonna look like I'm gonna charge this one again, but I'm gonna spin around and attack the one that's been chopping me up with his dagger.
Cool.
So, do you need me to copy that in there? It says feign weakness in the arena to trick opponent, fake out in a fight. It's successful. +3 to attack and damage, only 1 time per opponent.
Oh,
And
cool.
that's-
That's neat.
What is it though? I didn't write down. Is it a dex or I go to proficiencies, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Probably charisma, huh?
It is charisma. Yeah. Cool. Charisma -1. Yep. There we go.
It's like acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right on.
Oh,
Yay!
running.
So that means I get a +3 to attack and damage. So then
Nice.
I'm gonna roll to attack. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
That's a really cool skill.
That is. Yeah. I'm glad that you let me have that. That's from the complete gladiators. Handbook.
Oh yeah, I mean that's awesome. That you should definitely have that. That is, I mean, you should be using that probably every battle too. It's so good.
Should be.
That is a hit. Yeah.
So now on, will.
Forgot about it. Okay, so I hit. Right? Did you say I hit?
Yeah, that's a hit. Yep.
Okay. Then I roll for damage. +3.
Wow. Okay, you took a
Oh,
a heck of a lot out of him here. So tell us about where you were aiming your shot at.
Well, I'm spinning around. I'm left-handed, so I'm probably going for his gut, I guess. He's in robes, right? He's not wearing armor, so.
Yeah, so you you sort of took like almost like a fake out, like you were gonna be bull rushing the other one, but then you turned and spun and swung at him with the Drusus and caught him. Okay, so yeah, you could tell that you've seriously wounded him with the hit. He is still upright, but he is not looking too good. So he's very shocked by the move. He was totally taken by surprise by the spinning attack, and the damage that got him was more than significant. But he's just hanging on here. So that was nice. That was cool. Anything else? Is she?
She'll act at the end of the round with another attack.
Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, so Halen, I'm sorry, Ronnie, you're up next.
I will attack the guy with my magical short sword. Forget about it. Nothing to see here. Move on.
All right, you two are just fanning each other with your blades over there in the corner after your surprise attack. So next is Halen.
Hi. I'm going to move over here to the side right here. And I'm going to try to get a shot on him. Let's see.
Which one are you thinking of? Oh, actually, I
the
can't
one
see what
that's
you're
right in
seeing.
front of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't see the other one yet.
Right there.
Okay. AC 6.
AC of 8.
Yeah, it's a miss, unfortunately. So that one
Oh,
will ricochet off the wall unless you wanted to use a hero or not a hero point, but an astonishing fortune.
well, no, I'll just use my second shot.
Couldn't catch myself in time for that one. I knew it was going to slip eventually. Okay, so you'll get another attack here after Amitra's second attack.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and Amitra. See if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this guy off.
Yeah,
Here we go.
he's
Probably will.
not doing well.
Hope it's
For
right
sure.
there with me.
That's a hit. That's a hit. I'm
Ah,
pretty sure this will be the end. So feel free to have fun with describing his demise. Should you? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to disembowel him with my raging fire. I want his entrails to just
Just
onto
like
this
the
cavern floor.
robe,
What?
through the robe and just disembowels them just cleanly with the drusus like a surgeon. So
Nice.
he falls.
Nasty girl.
Yeah. That is a like for anyone who witnesses that, I think that's where you would realize how much of a professional she is, like how
Oh,
used
yeah.
to this she is, like because she was I don't know what are your hit points, Adam?
I have one.
She has one hit point left right now, and she
Wow.
Covered in
and
her blood, in his blood.
she didn't try to run. She didn't try to reach for anything creative. She turned and fought for her life and dropped him cleanly. So I think that would be really impressive to anybody who would have seen that. But that actually brings up then Halen. You get your second attack now, but you don't have a target, so you're kind of stuck
Yep.
here. If you want to move, I'll let you move here instead as a you can move half your movement.
Okay. So I can move right here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so if you do move there, you'll be able to see the other target for the next turn. But that should be it.
I'm gonna loot the body before she does. No, I'm joking.
Can I move too, Amy? Do I get to move? Can I move a little bit? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. You can
yeah.
move.
So
hmm
I just kind of want to, step,
That way.
out,
Yeah.
out
That
of
makes
the,
sense.
out of this line of fire of whatever.
Oh,
he's
that's
doing.
right. I forgot we don't have a healer tonight. Oh.
No, you don't. I don't know what means you have if anyone has anything at all. So
I have one potion. I
okay.
could give it to her.
I think
Oh, that's it.
didn't Ronnie give me one, but I don't have it written down. So I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
give
you
it. I
did,
give it
right?
to you.
You did.
Yeah. We have 2 doses
You have
out of
Oh, I have
3.
it written down. Yeah, two doses
Yeah,
left.
you had
Okay.
taken one dose, so that's good. So
I might want to
she
drink
has
that next round.
yeah, that's really good actually. All right, so let's see, I'm gonna take
I
this guy.
foresee that.
I think that's it. So I think we now Brian, you can roll the group initiative
Yep.
for the next turn.
One.
6.
6. Okay. So I'll let you guys. And they are gonna.
Oh, let's see. What am I gonna do? I think I am gonna drink a potion. Does that what's the speed factor of drinking a potion?
I think it's 4 or 6.
That's a great question.
I think it's 3.
Yeah, I wanted to say it was pretty low. Similar to like a dagger or something. So I think it's a 3.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I mean, I think I have it written down that it's in my belt pouch, if that's possible.
Drinking.
Yeah.
Let's see, 53. I'm curious. I wanted to stop real quick and see if I could find out.
No problem.
51.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, it's funny. I found there's a couple examples now where I've looked in the index and it's pointing me to a page that's definitely not the right page. So look up in yours. Tell me if I'm crazy, but look up backstab in the index of the player's handbook. It tells you a page that just has artwork on it. There's no text on the page. Like there's a couple of things like that I've found that I never noticed before. But let's see. I'm just looking to see if it
I
says
don't have any
anything.
books here, but I can look it up online. Let's see.
I used to know this book like the palm of my hand.
Me too. I used to be able to flip to the
Modifier-
page without looking.
Okay, potion +4.
There it
Page
is.
94.
4?
94.
Okay.
I knew it was 4.
Okay.
94.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm at 10.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. All right.
Selenium magic is +3.
Yeah, I mean that actually ends up really mattering, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because they're gonna go on a
I see that.
9, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the two of them here, and the first one is standing next to Ronnie. He is gonna simply take a swing at Ronnie again with his, so far, his ineffective dagger. Ronnie, your AC's 5,
hard to
so
hit.
he
He's hard
he
to hit.
finally got you. He connected with
Uh-oh.
him there, though. 1d6.
Again.
So 6 damage for Ronnie.
Hmm.
The other one that's standing back here is looks like he actually cast a spell, and it looks like 2 spheres kind of leave his hand and fly through the opening past Halen and Amithra and all the way across, striking Ronnie.
Holy
And
shit.
doing
Magic missile.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a surprise.
Why me? One of the smaller ones.
Unfortunately, you're the only one left in his vision right now. So you took 7 damage from the spell attack.
You son of a...
What about your spell resist?
I don't think he has. I don't think he has
Oh, he doesn't?
spell resistance.
Oh.
Things get spell
He doesn't get a save on this particular.
Half-life?
Yeah.
Oh.
So okay. Well, the good thing is they did not go for Amithra, and she's still standing. But it's Ronnie's turn first. So what would you like to do, Ronnie?
Stab the guy. Again.
Please do. Please do.
Kill him.
Die.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Yep.
Oh, bury me. I'll say again. Die. 5 plus any modifiers.
Oh man, he is hurting pretty bad, but he
Oh,
is
man,
still
means
upright.
He's got 1 hit point.
He is
When the DM
hanging on.
counts, it's 1 hit point.
Yep. So he is standing though, but he is hurt pretty seriously, and he's at that point. He's at that breaking point where he's going to be checking his morale here in a moment. But that brings up Amithra next, unless you wanted to do anything else there, Ronnie. I don't.
No,
Okay.
I'll just try to keep him between the line of sight from the other guy.
Okay.
Since I'm smaller, I think.
Yeah, you could actually do that if you want to take cover.
To hide behind him.
Yeah, you can take cover behind him. I think that would be totally acceptable. And I don't know if there is a specific on that one. That's another one that if you want to take and see if you can find it, taking cover. I think you may have to. May have to roll
I
something.
will-
But while he's doing that, I think Amithra's up.
Awesome. Okay. Can I take like 2 gulps? Can I drink 2 doses in one
Yeah,
go, or can
yeah,
I?
you can drink.
I think
Yep.
I'm gonna drain the bottle. Yeah. So
Okay,
2d4
so
each,
yeah, you can.
40.
It should be 2d4 plus 2, I
Oh,
believe.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Still, I don't want to risk. Yeah, feeling low.
No,
So that was
because yeah,
4d
there's a high chance that
plus 4, right?
yeah.
44 plus 4. Yeah, 11, right?
No, actually, it should have been 2d4 plus 2 total, because each drink is 1d4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wrote it down way wrong then. I wrote down 2d4 plus 2 each, but okay.
Oh no.
No. Okay, well, let me just roll it again. So it's 2d4
Plus 2. Yeah, because each drought or each serving,
plus-
if you will, is 1d4 plus 1. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. 2d4 plus 2. All right.
I mean, not bad actually. The 11
No,
was actually a terrible roll for the 4d4.
For what it was.
Yeah, but you're in
No,
much
that gets
better
me back
shape
in the
now.
fight. That gets me back in the fight. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so she is feeling much better, looking much more capable at the moment, and that brings up Halen.
I'm gonna take a shot at him right here with my bow.
Okay. All right,
See.
he's hanging on by a thread. We'll see. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Everyone is hanging on by a thread.
This is unfortunately this is a fumble or a crit fail.
Is it a fumble?
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1.
Oh
So
my god.
I just put the cover and concealment modifiers on Discord.
oh cool, thanks.
I think Halen, better you choose the Astonishing Fortune.
You
Yeah.
think so? I mean, we gotta use a point to
This is
save
the last
one
one,
of
though,
us.
right?
We are in no shape to
You got 2 left.
take that fumble on the head.
Two
If we
left.
Yeah, if we got 2 left, definitely use it. Yeah. We can't afford to lose this fight. So.
Okay. All right. I'll reroll.
Well, and also your bow is already partly broken, so
Yeah.
you know you're kind of risking that it could fully break or something along those lines. There you go.
Splinter will be splintered.
Huh. Let's see, where did you put it? Oh, here we go. Cover and concealment. Okay, so you can roll damage to him.
Yeah.
Your cover might be lost here. It is. Your cover is is actually not lost, Roddy, because Halen just finished him off with a shot to the back, and so he would sort of slump over, maybe even towards you, maybe kind of slump over almost on top of you, and he could be cover. I guess he could still be cover. So I'll let you decide if you want to continue to use his corpse for cover as he slumps over on top of you, or if you wanted him to fall to the floor.
Can I use him like
Human shield.
A meat shield. I mean,
meat shield?
yeah, I mean, he definitely is slumped over on top of your shoulder at the moment. It's not even like you have to do anything to bend over and grab him. He falls on you, so you could definitely use him for the moment.
Next round, I will charge the other guy holding this one.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, he'll slow you down, but he's definitely protecting you as far as that's concerned. So,
It's a halfling charging. So it's like a normal walk for a human.
yeah. Maybe even a slow walk, but
Yeah. Shh, don't tell anyone.
all right. So there's one left that you know of. Let's drop this one here. Let's see.
Morale check.
Well, no, this. Hold on.
Oh.
What is this thing? The one that was gonna morale check is now deceased. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then the other one that's in here, he had cast a spell or two.
Oh yeah. He ain't
And
running.
so that means we're back to the
I'm
initiative.
covered.
So
My turn.
yeah, Ronnie's up.
Yep.
Yeah. 3.
Awesome.
Take this.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, on a 3. Mm.
So everybody got their themselves adjusted.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay. All right,
So
Mithra's
I'm gonna
first.
Yeah, so I want to do. I didn't do. Yeah, I used the reenacting on the one that I dropped, right? So I want to use it on this one.
Yeah.
I want to go running at him. Look like I'm gonna attack him with my sword, but then attack him with a wrestling, which is why I didn't add any speed factor to the initiative roll. I'm
Okay.
gonna try and. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a called shot with it though. I'm just gonna see what comes up. So, see if I can redeem myself as a wrestler. +1 bonus to attack roll. So first I roll for the reenacting. Sorry. Yeah. See if that works. That looks like a success. So that would give me +3, and then I think I'm at -2 for my armor because I'm in armor and I'm wrestling. So that would be a net +1, +1 because that's the wrestling specialization. Because I don't have a roll for wrestling. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't have a dice, so I haven't have to just.
Oh, there's actually a table for
Is there?
wrestling. Yeah, it's so if you're that's actually cool.
Where is it? So yeah, first I'll just copy the
Let's
info
see.
that I have. Here's like the.
Wrestling.
Oh, is that the one in the DMG?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the
Okay.
abbreviated like wrestling specialization from the Fighter's Handbook.
I'm kind of worried how many other spells this guy has.
That's why I'm hoping I can pin him or something.
Yes.
Live, so we can torture him. No, not really torture him, but.
Well, oh boy.
All right.
Get him-
So
get him-
yeah,
I'm a
so
harper. I can't do that.
if you roll a 20-sided,
Uh-huh. So 1d20. I'm just rolling straight.
just a straight 20.
Not gonna. Okay.
This is just to see what kind of wrestling move it is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
18.
And I can move it up, one, or down.
Okay, so
What are my choices?
it's kick, arm twist, or trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the arm twist with his dominant hand.
Okay. All right.
Whatever I think that would be probably his right hand, right?
Yeah, I think you could probably sense it from the way he was casting and holding his hand that it was his right arm. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can try to grab his right arm and basically now you'll roll your yep.
Yeah, and we decided it was the +3 for the arena acting, -2 for the armor, +1, which is nets +1, and then +1 for the specialization. So I'm at total +2. 1d.
It sounds right.
+2.
Okay. Yep, you definitely got a hold of him and his arm. It's
And I think
saying,
it does some damage. It does some damage, right?
Did you get him?
yeah. Well, actually, the arm twist won't do damage. It
Oh, okay.
it will.
Okay.
You do have a 1% chance of knocking him out. Oddly enough, so I'll let you roll a percentile if you'd like to roll, and maybe you'll roll the 1, and we can see how that works. But no, we don't. Not today. So he's still conscious, but you have a firm twist and control of him in terms of
Oh,
his
wait.
right arm.
1 second, Jamie. In my notes, it says all maneuvers will do 2 points of damage plus strength bonus.
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm a special.
Yeah, the move itself doesn't do any, so whatever bonuses you have would be the only damage.
Yeah.
So
It
what
would be
is it?
2
Okay.
points plus
Okay.
strength bonus of 1, so 3 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I twist his arm a bit.
Oh yeah, it's cranked in there. You feel like you've got, some body control over him right now as far as he's not able to pull away. You've got him well grabbed.
Give up.
Yep.
Give up now, and we'll let you live.
Oh, yeah, so if you have intimidation or anything along those lines,
I don't. That was an oversight when I made her, so that maybe
Well,
that's something I can learn in the future.
yeah, if you'd like to roll a charisma just as just to see how if she does have any
-4.
effect, even though it may not, even a successful roll may not have the desired outcome, but
Yeah, for sure. So charisma -4, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, so it doesn't convince him, but obviously his arm, is probably in some pain. So he's
We
grabbed.
call this pain compliance.
All right, so Ronnie is up next. Ronnie, you would have seen that across the room here. He's grabbed.
Yes. There's nothing I can do. If I attack him, I will put me on the harm's way. I will take a quick look around here to see if I find something useful, something valuable. What's that?
Okay, so yeah, so it looks like there's a like a satchel on the crate there, and you're able to grab that. If you take a quick peek at the contents, it looks like there is a couple of scrolls inside. You hear the jingle of a couple coins at the bottom as well. There's a dagger, and that looks like no, that's it. That's it.
I'll grab the satchel.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you got that. Halen.
It's gonna take me an action to put my bow away and pull out my short sword and long sword, correct?
If you want to drop the bow or say throw the bow on the bed or lean the bow against the wall to where it's not secured on your person, it doesn't take any action to do that. But if you want to secure it on your person, then it would take the action to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my bow.
Okay.
I'm gonna take half my combat move to wait. I'm over here. Yeah, I could probably move here and then attack him.
Yep. So I'm thinking, I don't know how that works, if it says anything specifically in her description if other folks go to grab, but I'm thinking because he's already in an arm twist at the moment that you're gonna have a +2 to your attack roll.
hoping you'd say something like that. Yeah, I don't have anything written down to that effect, but it makes sense.
It
It's
seems
something.
like you would have some kind of bonus, and I don't see one that's listed on the wrestling results. But
The only thing I'm worried about is like if we kill this guy, he can't talk. Like we could get a lot of valuable information. How would I be able to?
I mean, you could attempt to wrestle him as well, essentially, to help disable him without in a non-lethal means. So,
Or
like,
You know what? I'm gonna do
with
that.
visual damage,
okay,
too. Or
I'm gonna help her.
that makes sense. Yeah,
That
you
makes
between the
sense. I'm
two
gonna
of
help
us,
her.
okay.
you should be able to get. Yeah.
So, go ahead and roll a d20, and we'll see what move you're attempting,
Okay.
or what move maybe is available, is the way to put it. So in this
Got a
case, it
13.
is a leg lock. It looks like a leg lock is the obvious move for you to make. So
I am a ranger, right?
I like it. You actually will
Nice
have
one.
you'll have a
He's
if
not-
you're successful with it, you'll have a pretty high knockout percentage relative to the chart.
Ooh,
So go for an attack roll.
okay.
It's,
What
it's,
attack roll do
it's just an unarmed attack, so I think you would get
strength bonus.
your strength or whatever your strength would be
+2,
added.
you said, and +2, you said.
+2 for the attack roll, yeah, because he's
Yeah.
already grabbed.
I don't see that on my chart to my character sheet.
You can just roll on the die roller on the left-hand side, or you can type in.
Roll a d20 and then.
/ roll d20 +2, or if you have strength bonus +1.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't have a strength bonus, I think.
Okay, so you're trying to grab his leg, his AC. I think this is a miss. You're getting +2, so you're at 9.
Yeah.
What other pluses would you have? Your strength, so 10. Is that right? So yeah.
Strength, I have no.
Oh no.
Plus.
Okay.
Dexterity, I do.
Yeah.
I got +1 for missile reaction.
Yeah. So I think
That's it.
unfortunately you're unable to get a hold of his leg. He's kicking around too much. And
Okay.
and unfortunately you're just not able to grab it because he's resisting, flailing around. So that is it for Halen for now, and he's gonna try to remove this gladiator from his arm. He's gonna try to push her off. So I think.
So the other thing for that is my
Mhm.
my strength counts as +2 higher for maintaining a hold. So my strength is 16, but for maintaining it, it's 18.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So I'm thinking. I don't know how
Is
this.
it is it an opposed roll? Is that how that works?
I'm wondering actually if that's. So we're getting into all kinds of nuance. It's good.
We're getting into the weeds, yeah. But that's the fun part about this game is it has all
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Let's see. So grappling.
It says, i.e., a strength 15 character rolls against strength 17 when maintaining a wrestling hold, but only for that purpose.
Okay, so it's going to be a strength check for both of you, and whoever's got the better result, sounds like. So.
Yep, it does sound like that.
Okay.
So, temporarily make my strength 18 for this roll.
So he beat, and I think we'll go by how much you beat your strength by.
Yeah.
So okay, so you definitely beat him. You definitely beat him. He
I've got a-
tries in vain to get you off of his arm, and he's like twisting
Come
it
with
even
me.
worse.
Come with me.
So yeah, he's feeling probably a little bit more vulnerable now that he tried to resist you, and it didn't work, than where he was before that. But I'll let you guys re-roll next initiative. Actually, we'll just keep it like this because you just have this one opponent, and he's already
Yeah.
essentially gonna have to
Pretty hard.
react to you guys. So we'll just go with the same order for now, unless somebody does something drastically different. But Amithra, you can lead us off.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna since I've got his arm, I'm gonna try and pin him against what is that? Is that a table or a bed? Yeah, right. Is that a bed? I want to pin him to
So
the bed.
what you could do is you could try to shift your wrestling. You could try to change your wrestling grip on him if you wanted.
As a
So
called shot.
like yeah, so like well, you can use that same skill, and if you want to re-roll on the wrestling table, I can tell you what your 3 choices will be. If one of
Mhm.
those moves maybe gives you a better chance to knock him out or to damage him, or then you could change to that move.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do, huh? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I'll roll 1d20.
Yeah,
My
if you
wrestling.
yep, go ahead and roll 1d20. All right, so your choices will be you could throw him, so you could kind of chuck him now that you have his arm. There's I, I don't know what the gouge means, but you can gouge him. Somehow you're able to gouge him. That
Like an elbow in his eye or something.
yeah,
I don't know.
that sounds like a great. Well, that the funny that you should say that because the third choice is elbow smash, which basically
I
is
like I like elbow
smashing
smash.
his elbow. I think now that you've got a hold of his elbow, it's like almost using his
Yeah,
own elbow to smash his own elbow on something.
like on that bed frame right there.
Right. So those are your 3. It's throw, gouge, or elbow smash. If you want to try one of those, the one that has the highest chance to knock him out is a gouge. I'll tell you that of the 3. If your intent is to try to knock him out, if you're trying to do damage, it looks like it's probably also a gouge. Does more damage, but you're welcome to do whatever you want from a narrative sense or whatever.
But I can also pull my damage, right? Like I can.
Yeah, you have additional damage that you're gonna do on top of it, but these it was funny because the arm twist is the one of the only 2 wrestling moves that doesn't do damage. All the rest do some damage.
Yeah. So which one does? Yeah, I guess what I'd
The
like to do is the
gouge
one that
does the
the
most.
most damage, and
Mhm.
I want to do it non-lethally.
Yeah.
To knock him out. I want to go that route. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I imagine like whatever the percentile chance to knock him out is gonna be super low. So.
Yeah, it's 10%. Yeah, it's 10%.
So I'll go that route.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll to attack. This time it's just gonna be +1, right? Yeah, for my strength. Or do I get opponents because I've got a hold on it?
I'll give you another plus since you're just basically
No.
changing your grip. You've already got a hold, so you can kind of move him a little into what
Okay.
helps you.
Yeah, so I'll go 1d20 +2. Oh.
Yeah,
It's a slippery
unfortunately, yeah, it does not let you. You're unable to gouge him. Again, I don't even know what the gouge would have done, but I would
Dan
have liked to
so I
look it
can
up.
gouge you.
But yeah, so unfortunately, as you try to change your grip or whatever to do that move, he somehow or other pulls away and pulls upright, so he's, no longer in your grip.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But he's standing right there and he's within arm's reach, so he's not gone anywhere.
Yeah. Halem can maybe thwack him with something.
Yeah, actually,
Not lethal.
Ronnie's also got a chance if he wants to get involved or not. But Ronnie, you would be up next technically.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I know it's usually part of that thing of famous last words, but
I like your ideas. You come up with some good ideas.
yeah, I put on Discord what I think we should do.
Yeah.
I think I will just run and dive upon them. Just to create a ruckus here.
So like a
And
pile-on, basically.
yeah,
Everyone's gonna pile
We're
on. Yeah,
overbearing it.
I love it.
we got Super Bowl coming up. I think we just need to think that this is a running back. I'll be a very, very, very light safety, and I will jump all in like a velociraptor.
Oh, I love it. Perfect. Go for it.
Yeah. Let's see. Just a plain D20.
Yeah. If you want to move, go ahead and move yourself over, and then just roll a d20, and
Yeah.
we'll see what you come up with.
Just a second. Suddenly my keyboard is not working.
I yell out to Ronnie, when we go back to town, I'm buying you a sap.
Yeah, man.
It's if you do, you need to do /R.
/R.
Yeah.
/R. 1D20. There's a space.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. /R. 1D20.
Oh, look at you. All right, so let's see what that ends up being. This is a cool one. So this is a this is gonna be great. This is a bear hug. This is a bear hug. So you're literally like coming in with two arms, diving with two arms to grab, just like you said, exactly like you said, just wrapping them up.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll to attack.
Feral halfling.
This is great.
That is a hit. That is a hit. So you have you are gonna bear hug him. Let's see, what does it say? Yeah, you can maintain.
Not bear.
You can
Raccoon.
roll a percentile. You have a chance to knock him out as well. I'm gonna move you over here. Move you into the room here. There we go. Okay. So you don't knock him out, but you do cause him some damage, and you are now latched to him as well. So you're able to maintain that hold from round to round until he breaks it. So you're latched on with him just like you said you would be. All right, Halen,
Guys,
you're the only one that doesn't have a piece of him at the moment.
I'm gonna try to grapple with him too, or
all right.
should I try to knock him out with my sword? Could I use it like a blunt object?
Well, he's not disarmed like to the point that you could just, hit him with your hilt and knock him out. It would still be kind of a called shot using the blunt end of your sword to attack him. I mean, you would get a plus to hit him because he's being grabbed. You may, I don't know. I think statistically speaking, you may have a better chance of trying to
grab him,
punch or wrestle him, because both punching and wrestling can have up to a 20. They can have up to a 25% chance of knockout.
All right, I'm gonna punch him.
All right. So you can roll
d20.
Roll d20. We'll see what you end up with.
16.
Oh, actually, I see. I might have been doing it wrong, but it's fine. So this would be a glancing blow, and you'll do 1 damage plus any strength modifier, and you'll have a 5% chance to knock him out.
I don't have any strength modifier.
Okay, so you just roll a percentage. You've done a damage to him though, so.
79.
Right, so you don't knock him out. All right.
Okay.
But you did connect. So, all right, he is at this point, pretty well covered with you all, and I'm gonna have him make a quick check here.
This shit's hilarious.
Oh,
Kind of fun. I like it.
well, God, he's
It's flavorful.
what's he
It's
getting?
like a Three Stooges routine.
Surprisingly hard, though. Yeah, it's surprisingly hard to make it work. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he at this point looks as if he's kind of giving in. He stops resisting your grab, and he is kind of looking you in the eyes and snarling. I think again, like you can see in his face, he's got a very pale, thin face. His eyes are like all awash. They're like all grayish. It doesn't seem like he's got a very distinct pupil, and the voice and noises that he makes seem to be sort of guttural. Not anything you guys. I know you guys all tried to recognize this. I think in the last session, except for Halen. So maybe Halen, do you have any? What languages do you know? And do you
Let
have?
me check.
Maybe you also
Wait.
have like a non-weapon proficiency that you can draw on here. I'm gonna take a look at your sheet. Let's see.
I have tracking, falconry, directional sense, bow fletcher,
Aiden.
survival, animal
These
handling.
guys are Harper's enemies.
Oh,
Yeah, they are Harper enemies. So you don't, you don't speak the language because you have Common, Elvish, Goblin.
yeah.
But we'll give you a like a knowledge check based on your let's do intelligence for this.
Harper. Oh, with my Harper background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm rolling intelligence.
Yeah, because this would certainly be something that would have circulated in and around the Harpers. Yeah, so you recognize this that there has been that there have been some other, let's say in the Earth Fast Mountains, because that's where you and your circle are from. You would have seen people before that looked like him, but the language that he's speaking is still kind of unknown to you, even though it's familiar. And you believe that it traces back to some origins in the East that the Harpers are trying to research. You think that it's pretty valuable to have somebody in your possession that actually speaks this, because it's definitely like a curiosity and something that the Harpers want to solve and haven't yet done. So you would have some familiarity with that. You don't know what he's saying. You don't know, specifically where he would be from or what's affecting him or afflicting him. But you definitely have heard this dialect before and seen people that resemble him. And you would have that to draw on, that you would think his life is valuable to the Harpers. Like you said before, the information that he has could very well help the long-term cause of the Harpers fighting the Zents. So,
yep.
The other thing I'll mention is on the tattoo, and this is, I think, something too that maybe you would at this point in time start to piece together, that each of these symbols represents a different cult or faction of the Zents, and you're starting to kind of realize now maybe that you're recognizing one or two of these, and you're putting that in context to see that this is a collective of cults, basically, that have joined together for a single evil cause. That's sort of what you've pieced together. And the symbol that's at the bottom of this graphic is the one that you're seeing in and around this particular structure. All of the other symbols that are on the marking are known and identified, and as far as the Harpers know what each one of these means. But the one on the bottom and the place where you're at right now is not defined. So it's not something that you guys even know who the name of the leader is. It's that much of a mystery. So again, that's why this would be very eye-opening to you and interesting to you and to the Harpers to keep somebody who knows what that symbol means, what its origin is. So those are definitely some things that at this point in time would become clear to Halen.
Okay.
So, and I assume he would share all of that wisdom and knowledge with the groups.
Yes.
Certainly, Ronnie would be the one that would, as he's wrestling, he would be, you would see this thing on his arm. So it would definitely be something that you could call out and point out to them. Let's see, with that, any questions or anything else that you guys want to do with him now that he's sort of just staring you in the eye and snarling at you and looks like he's just sort of giving in?
Tie him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna use rope use or something there, Ronnie, and maybe
Yeah,
tie
Ronnie
him
can tie him up.
Yeah.
sure. No running. No escaping.
No casting.
Cooperate, and you have our word that your life will be spared.
All right, perfect. So you're able to secure him. In fact, if you want, you can kind of have the rope tied around his waist and his hands tied to that behind his back, so that he's both wrapped around the waist, and you could pull on the rope from behind to control him. And his hands are not able to cast or move around. So.
We want to get
After that, Jamie, let's check this out. A quick search here. I suggest Halen or Imitra do a more thorough search in the other room, just to be sure we are taking everything of value.
I'm gonna gag him as well.
Yeah. Let's see. There were. I'm gonna put in first what's in the satchel.
Okay.
Let's see what I'll do. Okay, so the satchel had the 2 scrolls and a map. It's got 23 platinum and a dagger. If you're searching around in the bedroom area here, this is all the other bedroom areas.
Hey guys, I found a bag. Inside there is 2 scrolls, 1 map, and a dagger.
a map. That sounds interesting.
All right, so
We have to search the bodies of the other cultists too.
Yeah, I'm gonna include the bedroom areas and bodies.
Yeah. So while they're searching and stuff, I am going to put a gag on him, and I'm contemplating on putting a blindfold on him.
Okay.
And it's going to be from the sheets from the bed.
Awesome. No messing around.
Yeah.
Taking chances.
Bag him up. Don't let him see anything. Let's see. So
Put him in the Dodge Caravan. Oh,
Jamie,
God.
there's another room here.
Yeah, 1 second. I know. Let's see. Before I shift you in there. All right, so this is after searching all of the bodies and the bedroom areas prior to that storage area. You find 2 potions, 3
potions?
Yep, 3 ornate daggers, 3 of the robes that you saw, the red runs, 33 gold, 11 platinum, and 2 gems and a ring.
Oh my
So,
god, it's a
all
ring of
kinds.
shooting stars.
Man, if you
I wish.
if you are right,
That'd be
you
beautiful.
All right, so Ronnie, you're searching around, and you find this little sort of storage area where you were, and as you go in there, and you go towards the back of the room, it looks like there was a chest in there, and the chest is hanging open, and it looks like the contents of the chest have been removed. And at that same time, that's if you move a little further into the room. It's like another square. You notice to the south that there's an entrance that looks like it leads to a wall, and it seems, if you'll make an observation check to you, it seems a little odd. You know, just the way that where the wall ends. So you're trying to observe what's going on with it, and you're not sure how, but you think there's definitely a passageway, and you just don't know exactly how it triggers or how you pass it, but you definitely feel strongly, even without having found the mechanism, that there's something there where someone may have escaped. So basically,
where's the elf when you need him?
yeah, you think somebody tore out of here and knew something was going on and beelined it out of the complex. So
Shit, that's not good.
That's an exit.
yeah. So that would be basically, stuff that you guys can all think about who you want to hold on to what. I know typically somebody keeps track of the inventory and loot, and they may not be here today, so whoever wants to step up and make sure that you
I'll
get
do-
all of that in there, that'd be great.
I'll do that.
Okay, cool. So you're our treasurer today, and I think this will be a good point to take a break. So if you guys are good with it, we'll take like a 5-minute or so break, and we'll
That
come
sounds
back.
good to me.
Cool.
All
right. We'll be back here shortly then. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm back.
I'm here.
I'm here.
All right. Perfect.
I heard Brian talk about the temperature here there. It's very cold, right, Brian?
What was it?
It's very cold
Oh yeah.
in your region.
We're having a historical cold front.
I just made the calculation here. It's 86 Fahrenheit here.
Wow.
So between us, there is over 100 of variation.
I'll tell you how cold it is right now in Coventry. Coventry temp right now. Feels like negative 28 degrees right now.
Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit. I'm in the States. Are you in the States?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, but yeah, it's interesting because that's close to the number where Celsius and Fahrenheit meet. It's like negative 36 or something like that, where they're the same temperature or the same number anyway. Yeah. So that's pretty damn crazy. That's pretty cold. Pretty cold. It is not.
Yeah, it's so cold in my house right now.
You said
59 degrees.
minus 28?
Oh, minus 28. Yeah.
Minus 28.
It's minus 33 in Celsius. I can't even imagine how it. I think the lowest temperature I ever saw in person is about 1 or 2 Celsius. I don't know how much it be. Let's see.
Yeah, I want to say that's maybe in the 20s or something. I don't know. Maybe the teens.
I only saw 0. That's when it snows. I went to Chile once.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it was
Yeah.
December, just after the winter, and there was a out of time snowfall in the mountains. So the guides took us to the ski resort. They are closed by September. So, but they open up to receive some guys like me who never saw snow before, and we they took a day there. It's the closest I got to snow and to freezing temperatures. I can't even imagine how is it. From what I heard and saw in the movies, in TV, friends, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get out of home, to go to anywhere. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. Definitely takes more time to do everything and a lot more energy just to get up the energy or spirit to go and do it. But yeah,
You
yeah.
have to put on a lot of clothes. Everywhere you go, you have to remove the clothes.
Yep. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I forget where are you, Brian?
He's in Vermont. No, Connecticut.
Oh wow. All right. Well, I think
Connecticut. Colder than me where you are, right, Jimmy?
I'm in North Carolina. Yep. Yeah. It's very mild here relative to both of you all. I'm probably the median temperature between the two you just said. Right in the
Yeah.
middle. It's not it's cold for our relative to our normal, but not cold at all compared to what Brian's in.
Yeah, it's mild here in Portland too. We had a cold spell, but now it's back to like 40 or something.
Yeah, it's similar to here. All right, well, so you guys have had a chance, I think, to dig through all of the areas here. Ronnie has discovered this storage area in the back that looks like it may connect back to other parts of the cavern. I think our treasurer has recorded the new items, and you guys can consider if there's anything you want to be doing with those. And I'll let you. Um,
Yeah, they're in there. I think we want to look at that map maybe.
Yeah. I think it's the only thing we can do
Does
something
anybody
about.
recognize what area it is? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you pull up the map, and I don't have a handout for it, but you don't recognize it's not labeled in a language that you can read. And it doesn't look like, um, the region or anything like that you're used to. So you think it's more of a zoomed in map, maybe of somewhere local or somewhere along the inner sea, but you can't really get a bearing on where it's at relative to the inner sea.
It's a general map, a general area map, not a specific area.
Yeah, but it is marked,
It's
and
zoomed in.
it does show the symbol that is the same symbol from the tattoo that this faction uses is displayed on the map at one of the points,
See their bases.
and so you assume that that's their marking for whatever it is they're trying to track back to or track to.
Perfect.
These are ornate daggers.
Yeah.
What's ornate about them?
Okay, so for one, it seems like they might be made out of silver. You might want someone to appraise them, but they seem like they're made out of some silver metallic, and the design of the blade has a slight curvature. The handle itself is ornate in the fact that it's got inlay in it, and so it just seems like almost like a ceremonial looking kind of dagger to you.
Cool.
And try to appraise.
And what was that?
May I try appraising?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen anything quite like it. Ronnie hasn't really run into anything that's quite like it, but it feels exotic to you, and your guess is that you think that each dagger might be worth close to 100 gold, just based on the craftsmanship and the rarity of the metal. You definitely can tell that it seems like it's made of a lot of silver. That there's a lot of silver in the making of it.
When you said they're ceremonial, were you implying that they probably aren't a good fighting weapon, or just they're ceremonial because they're really ornate?
They're really ornate. You probably wouldn't go to battle with it regularly. It wouldn't be an everyday type of dagger that you would use to,
Swing across the
slice
room.
up every other enemy. But it seems like it's so well made that it wouldn't. It's not like a utility dagger, for instance. It's definitely something that's more specialized.
But it should be very suitable to disembowel a virgin on an altar.
It could be. It could be if that's their intent.
That's the
Possibly.
tool you are looking for if you are thinking about some virgin in an altar. That's the tool you are looking for.
Right, it is. It's crafted in a way that definitely seems ornate or ceremonial. Would be the only way to describe it. So definitely.
Okay. Since that's what we had, I think it's time to go. Don't know if there is more of them to show up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
There's no other clues to be found. We did a thorough search.
Here, there's the other compartments. We had not the time to look so through.
You had
There,
gone through basically this whole northern area. You've been through this and this and this.
yeah. But
The other open area.
you-
Yeah, like all the way back here. I think this was searched back here, but this down here wasn't probably searched. Mithra searched this. So there's maybe a little more that you could backtrack to look for.
on the way out, there's no more rooms, right? We've been to the whole complex
Yeah,
except the
yeah.
exit.
I'm gonna have each of you roll a d10.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. All right. So as you guys are kind of wrapping up, looking through the things up there and deciding that it's time to leave, you hear a really piercing, loud noise come from echoing back in the chamber in the direction in which you had come from. And the noise is so loud that even though you feel like it wasn't right next to you, it feels like it's shaking your bones as far as how loud it was. And
From the entrance, Jamie?
yeah, it feels like it came back from that direction, like somewhere back in this direction.
Okay.
And let's see, I don't think you would have noticed anything else. So you would have just heard this loud piercing, almost like a bolt of lightning hit or struck the ground. Just like a really loud crashing, smashing sound. Super loud, that's echoing throughout this chamber. And you're far enough away that it doesn't cause you guys damage or any side effects, but it's on that edge of feeling really uncomfortably loud. So, have I said loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike Halen, lead the way. You are the ranger.
Brian, you there?
Okay.
I haven't heard him. I don't know if you're.
Sorry, I was on mute. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
That wasn't on mute. You
You are
guys want
high.
to head out?
No.
You guys want to head out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we want to investigate the noise.
All
on
right.
the way. Yeah.
Let's go.
Maybe
What's the lighting like here? Like, is there like torches on the walls, or
there's some on the other room.
There's
There's a
so
fire here.
I
Yeah.
can't see in the dark. And I think like last session, like Kurza was carrying the lighting source for me or something.
you let's see. I mean, you can see in your relative area, right? You have like
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I just meant like, do we need to cover up lighting if we want to be stealthy, like our own lighting?
Yeah, well, yeah, to your point, there are a couple light sources. There's one here and one back here that you remember.
Okay.
So those two light sources would exist that you could move toward. I'm assuming at this point that you had, I don't know who did or didn't have one of the light spell things that Chris did. But I guess since Kurza's not here, you're right. We don't really have light figured out. So, we'll say that
Right.
up until now, she's very
Bart-
likely been carrying a
Bart had
torch,
the-
or something like that.
Bart had the stone with continual light.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, those guys have continual light that they're using. But maybe I would have just said Amether would have grabbed a torch, at any point when she was in here. So she should be able to see around her just from the light of her torch. So again, yeah, if you're wanting to dump the torch so that you're not a target, we'll leave that up to you. But you hear this loud crashing coming from all the way back. Hold on, I see Halen moved all the way back. I'm gonna move you for a second. So you guys get back to this room.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move you all down here.
I take it that you had described that the cultist we captured, he didn't speak. He spoke in a language we didn't understand, right?
Yeah, none of you understood his tongue. And he is currently tied up, right? So I'm guessing you guys are bringing him with you. What's the
Mm-hmm.
It
Uh-huh.
is
I
you have
suppose
him tied.
Dimitri is the person to bring him up.
How do you want to? What's your formation? I know you said Halen was going to lead you, but what's the rest of your formation? Is this similar or not?
Maybe
Okay.
maybe I have him on a sheet and I'm just like dragging the sheet. I don't know. Is his feet tied? Like,
Is he behind you or in front of you, or yeah? And are you tying his feet because he could slow you down if you're tying his
And
feet.
but he could run as well.
Dimitri,
Well, you have his
use
waist.
him
You
as
have his
a-
waist
as a
tied
shield.
to a rope, and you have his hands tied behind his waist,
Okay.
and
yeah,
then
so
you.
he's walking then. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess he would be in front. Yeah. Then he'd be like a shield, right?
Yeah, you can take cover behind him.
He uses a belt.
Yeah, he would have a belt.
You need to grab his belt from behind and guide him.
Uh-huh.
If something happens, he's in front of you.
And we
You
of course
take-
we searched him for weapons and
and
Yeah,
put a
Yep.
dagger or your bruises on his back.
he had one of the
To-
daggers.
Mhm.
He had the ring also, by the way.
Okay. If he had a holy symbol or something, we take that away from him. Any spell components.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that looks useful anymore. You've looted him for sure.
Okay. All right.
So you guys get back to this room, and as you're walking across the room back in that direction, there is a light source that's back there. You'll remember that you were fighting a couple of the cultists over here, and that you had killed one of the cultists, and he was laying right here when you
Mhm.
left, but he's not laying there now.
Oh
And
shit.
so that's the first thing that would have been noticeable to you. The other dead cultists that were up here where you were at are still on the floor, but as you come back here, Halen, that would be like the very first thing that you'd be like confused by is what happened
That
to
they
the body.
disappeared.
Yep.
Okay. Hmm.
Bad feeling
I guess we,
I hope we don't face any more of those dead things.
Had a bad feeling about this.
well, I have my long sword. Oh, I picked up my bow. I would have picked it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I have my long sword and short sword at the ready. Dual
All right.
wielding. I'm going to come down here and make a wide turn, so that way it's not too close to that edge.
Gotcha. Let's see.
Keep an arrow ready.
All right, so let me guide you for a second and move you.
Yep.
And all right, so you kind of step by here, and now you should have in your view a very, very slight sliver of a humanoid figure down the hallway ahead of you that you're gonna get the drop on. I'm gonna have you guys roll group initiative, and I think it might be
Okay.
Molly's turn, but
Nice.
there you go. And so if you guys will get the turn order going, and I'll add you in. I'm gonna assume that you guys were keeping pace with him, so we'll move you up a little bit to there.
So I add my weapon speed of my long sword, and then the second attack would be adding that to what I added to that long sword, right?
Yeah, I mean, what I was doing before was adding, typically, like I was just adding 10, just because you're basically going to
Okay.
go at the end of the round. You know, it forces you to kind of
Okay.
go at the end of the round.
Okay.
This table I'm next to, is it like a heavy table? Like, I'm looking for something I could tie him to, like, right, that rope that I'm holding, so that he doesn't run away. Like, if there's a confrontation.
You don't think that the table's heavy enough to hold him for long? I mean, you think it would inconvenience him, but you don't think it would hold him for terribly long.
Shit.
If you want to do like
Bed. What about the bed? Or is it just like a?
yeah, we'll do a wisdom check, and I'll see if you recognize something that you think is real secure for him.
Because I just loaded with wisdom.
Oh no. You don't see anything. You just don't see
Yeah,
anything. Unfortunately, there's just doesn't seem like there's anything that he couldn't just pull, because it's
Right.
like it's just
Right.
small furniture. It's nothing that's too terribly heavy.
Yeah.
I know, Molly. I know. Sit him on one of these chairs, and I will strap him like cattle. He will not. He won't get away
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a
anyway.
good idea. Yeah, and actually, I'm pretty good with rope too. If you want to scout, I can probably do that.
Okay. Be my guest.
Okay.
This is giving me Princess Bride vibes here, tying him to the chair. So.
I love that movie.
All right, so let's see. First, what we'll do is let's have you guys secure him. So if you want to do a rope use check, that should be sufficient, Ronnie, for him. And
Molly is going to do that this
And
time.
I got it too. Oh, I failed.
Oh, she failed hers. Okay, so Ronnie, you really need to pass yours.
I need to rescue.
Oh, no.
Do it.
Unreal. So maybe the chair just doesn't, have it's just not in a style where you can get the rope around them, and I think too maybe that time is maybe a factor in this situation that you just don't have enough time to tie them the way you want.
We're trying to rush it.
So yeah, you're unfortunately not able to secure them to that. But let me have you guys add your uh initiative
Do we get any
roll
kind of
in. Let's see. So what
synergy for both doing it, or no?
were we? Say that again.
I said, do we get any kind of synergy because we both did it and we both are skilled with it?
I guess 20 fails every time.
I think if you were
You're right.
if you were trying to do it, unfortunately, maybe if like beforehand, if you were both trying to make the check as one check, we could have given a plus to one person. But in this case, I think you had a fail followed by a crit fail, so it was you could spend the astonishing fortune. You do have that.
No.
So
No.
What do you guys?
there is
Crit
one
fail,
left.
So maybe it actually we ended up Ronnie accidentally loosened his bindings.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is that he is you think he's like at least tangled up, but he's not well secured. So that's essentially what it is. He's loosely wrapped at this point to the chair haphazardly. So if you guys don't trust or aren't confident in your knots and everything in the rope, then you may not want to leave him there. So you would know that
The next thing to do is to just knock him out, I think.
It's true. It may
Do
be
you
true.
think
He also has something over his
in
head, by the way.
punch
So
fortune?
bear in mind he can't see.
Yeah.
So I just
That's
saying.
true.
And he's gagged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go through the order now. Let me get back to Halen and decide what you wanted to do since you're the one that sees them. I don't think the others know quite yet. You might have given them a signal that you've seen something, but let's have you act first and decide what you want to do since you've got a target in sight.
Okay.
You got a target in sight? Oh my god.
Can you see that on your vision?
No, I can't see anything.
I'm sorry. I may have him screwed up here. You should see it now.
Yeah.
It should be really small part that you can see of him, but
yeah. Can I at least tell what it is or not? Can't make it out yet.
let's see. I guess you could do a wisdom check.
All right.
So you believe it's some type of undead creature.
Oh,
Oh boy. I yell out to
maybe I'll
them.
try the back exit.
It's the dead.
Yeah. So you would all know now that he's seen this. You would see the look on his own face as he spotted this down the hall. So I'll have you act. Are you going to take a shot or do anything beyond that, or?
I'm gonna be on the ready.
All right.
I would have to switch to my bow, and I would have to drop my sword. So I'm not doing that.
All right. All right. So,
actually, I will back up here and then face that area and end my turn. So that'll be my movement.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll do, I guess, a new turn. I just rolled their initiative, so I think it might be Brian, your turn to try it.
Okay. All right, let's go. Good. Oh, 9 and 9. All right.
There we go.
So we want to add our
Yeah.
Halen, he signaled to us, right? That.
Yeah, I said it's the dead.
Hmm.
All right.
Can I? Okay, no, go ahead.
Oh, what was that? Did you have anything?
I was gonna say, I've got some oil. Can I like dip my? Or we talked about this. Yeah, like I want flaming arrows. Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
do I do that?
yeah. You can.
Do we
You
have pitch? Someone
basically.
had pitch. I'm not sure that
I
they're there.
I have flaming arrows.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tar that you would
Yeah.
put on the arrows. I would assume you have
Only-
some arrows that are tarred already, and that you could just
Yeah.
light. And since you're next to a light source,
Yeah.
you could
we
easily
kill
light
it with
several.
fire.
Actually, all right, my turn. I'm gonna switch to my bow, put my swords away, so that'll take my action.
How far away was
Okay.
it,
Let's see.
Halen?
Maybe.
About 30 feet, maybe 20 feet. Right? That'd be 20 or 30 feet.
Yeah. Let's see. What is it for you? It's yeah, about 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Here,
Damn.
I'll ping it for the others. So I mean, he's looking right at it, and he's got that look in his eye, so you can see how far he's looking. He's somewhere up there for sure.
And
Let's see. For you, I'm not sure how far you can get. Let's see. Because you can move 30. Yeah, you could get there.
I could get to him.
You could actually get there. And if you do your rush as well, you could get your charge and get an addition to it, and then you're well within movement. Yeah, but you're in movement either way.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Then I will do that.
Yeah, so you can move like down past him, around Halen, and towards that
15,
direction.
20. No wait, couldn't be 25. Each of these is 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's 20.
You should be able to go. You should be able to go 45 and still
Okay,
attack.
yeah, then I probably want to get out of the range of the arrow. Right? I want to get on this side of him so that.
Yep.
He could still shoot him.
We're going off.
As you walk by him, you would have noticed also at this end of the hallway another one. So I'm just letting you know that you can see 2 of them here from this angle, but this is the one that's in your range. So go for it.
Yeah. Okay, and so that was plus 3, right?
It's a 3 or 2, one or the other.
Was it just plus 2? I can't remember. I thought it was plus 3.
Maybe. Either way, if you want to roll, we'll see if it's close, right? Charging. Yeah. 59. This is another one that the page number did.
Yeah, it's all the little fiddly bits. But once I think we do it enough times, it'll sink in. I should have it up too.
50.
We have a special guest tonight, Tension Music. Not. That'd be cool.
Either way, I hit either AC2 or AC3.
Yeah, you're good. You're gonna hit either way.
So I should roll for damage. And smaller medium, right? Yeah. But I guess see, yeah, no, there's no bonus to damage anyway. That's a solid.
All right, so yes, you come by, you run by, you see this undead standing there. It looks like he was wearing clothing that was burned off. Is the best way to describe it.
God.
And as you run by and go to swing at him, you connect with the Drusus. Where did you target your attack?
I didn't specifically.
Okay, so we'll say you hit him in the torso here with your Drusus, and he shrieks, from the piercing of the sharp blade, and kind of turns in your direction with that.
Does he look like one of the extra nasty ones, or just the nasty? We fought two different kinds of.
You did. You fought two different kinds. Right now he looks nasty to you. He looks nasty, I guess, I'll tell you. I don't know any other way to put it. I like the way you asked that, but yeah, he looks pretty nasty from your current point of view, anyway.
I yell at the others. We got two of them here.
There you go. So you guys know there's more than one, and it is actually their turn first. It looks like, because Ronnie's on 16 and Halen's 19. So this thing turns around in your direction. It's foaming at the mouth, essentially, as it's kind of looking at you with this just otherworldly stare, and so it's gonna slash towards you, and it slashes across your arm, ripping some flesh there and causing you to make a save against paralyzation.
Oh shit.
Oh boy, we're fighting ghouls.
Where's the saving throws at again? Info tracker, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I lost them.
Let's see.
This is the end. Do. Well, the end.
What do we
Is it tracker? I think it's tracker, right?
Info tracker. Oh, I found it. Okay. So
Yeah.
paralyzation. Well, fortunately, that one's kind of okay. Let's see.
I gotta rush in there.
There you go. There you go.
Critical success.
Yeah, so you feel the tug of paralysis for a split second before you're able to easily kind of fight off its advance, but it was familiar to you, so you would have remembered the feeling, and you would have felt it coming on. But in this case, you were easily able to resist it, no doubt. So, all right, it does cause some damage though. So it is let's see, it's all right. So in this case, it is causing just 2 damage to you. All right. It is actually gonna get another attack towards the end of the round. You see behind it that there's another one of these standing there. Where is he? For some reason, I can't move him. Are you able to see him on your screen, Molly? This one?
Yeah.
That I'm pinging? Okay. I don't know why he's...
I can see him actually too.
That's weird.
Yeah. I shouldn't be able to see him, but...
I'm gonna refresh the page real quick.
Okay. Should we all refresh as well?
No, I don't think so. I think... Let's see. It should just be... Yeah, it's crazy. So I must have him on a different layer. Hang on. Yeah, that's what it was. My bad. My mistake. All right. So I'm pasting the one that you should have seen before now, to where you should see him, Molly, on your screen.
Now I don't see him. I just see the one that got me.
Let's see.
I did see him before, but now I don't.
But you don't see one right here?
Nope.
Okay, that's interesting.
I did see him before though, so I don't know. Now I see him.
That's
Like he was in the
okay.
shadow.
Yeah, I've
I
got
see
it.
him.
Yeah, that's odd. So okay, now he's at least he's on my map. You can't see him because you're around the corner, so I'm good. I think we've got it. My bad. All right, so it is advancing in your direction here, so you see it now. It should appear on the screen, and it
Oh,
walks by this one to this side.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it is taking an attack towards our gladiator and missing with a claw. So, they'll both get another attack in a few moments, but Ronnie gets to act next.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anyone. The guy's tied here. I will.
Up here is where you would hear some of that activity.
Yeah. I'll be here. I'll keep an eye on the guy. If he starts to squirm, I will stick my dagger his skin just to him know that I am aware. I'm taking care of him, and I will be on alert. I'm waiting.
Okay. All right. You've got him held there, and he's just sitting in the chair.
Waiting for. Come and help me.
I'm coming.
All right,
There's
he's securing the prisoner, which
yeah.
isn't all bad, but
Um,
he can't see either what you're dealing with at the moment, so that's another thing. But Palin's
I'm
up.
sure you guys
Yep.
got.
These things are nasty.
I'm going to. She's like 20 feet away from me, right? I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll move right here. I'll probably be able to swing. Do I get a bonus for flanking?
Rear. Rear attack +2.
Yeah, I think you get a 2 here in this circumstance.
Okay.
1 second, I'll be right back.
All right.
At least you could maybe draw one off me, because with the 2 attacks, that would be like 4 attacks. I mean, I'll be dead.
Oh, I'm just worried that you get the paralyzation that stacks.
Oh yeah.
Because
Stab
isn't it
doesn't
one?
stab?
I think it can.
Wow.
Sorry about that. All right.
The
Okay.
paralyzation can stack, right?
What do you mean by that? Stack in what way?
Like, say like one of them hits her for 1d4 turns of paralyzation. The other one hits her for another 1d4 turns, right? Does it add together? Or
Yeah, I guess so. If one of them targeted her after she were paralyzed, I don't think it
Oh,
would be
shit.
trying to paralyze her. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna try to kill one and see what happens. Yeah. I'm gonna swing with my long sword.
Okay.
AC is 7.
Oh, unfortunately, that's a miss.
Oh my god.
So you'll get a second attack next round, though. You'll have 2 attacks. This round, though, you guys are done, I think, and no one else had another attack, I don't think, this turn, but they do. So they are clawing again. I'm gonna have
Do I get 2 for 1 or 1 for 2?
aren't you? So you're using a longsword.
And a short sword, dual wielding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you should have your 2 attacks.
Okay. I'll just swing with the short sword at the same guy. I probably won't even hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed them.
All right.
Yeah.
They're gonna attack. Then the first one will be on Mithra. The second will be on Halen.
Oh,
I think they might have missed you. Halen is 7.
okay.
Yeah, I want to say they missed you guys. Let's see. Keep flipping too many pages around here. There we go. Yeah, he misses you. So, it is then it is back to initiative. So I think Ronnie can roll initiative this round.
Come on. Where's... Oh, 5.
You beat me.
Go
Let's see.
back.
All right. Everybody good? I think we're
Yeah.
set. So Mithra's first. Molly, you're up.
Oh,
I'm on mute. That's what it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing at the one that hit me. Tried to paralyze me.
Yep, that was this one here. Yep.
oh.
Miss.
Yeah.
Maybe
Fortunately.
the second attack gets into the roundel pit.
Yeah, you will get another shot at him here in a moment, hopefully. Ronnie,
Hopefully.
you're up.
Jamie, I will take a quick peek around the corner. Here.
Yeah, let me
Just
move
to-
you to here, just so
Second.
that you have the right
Yeah.
angle.
She...
Hold on, let me move you just a slight bit more so you can see something. There you go.
What I'm seeing... The distance... Let me see. 20 feet. I think I can... I have some holy water. I will try to throw a vial here. Oops. Here.
Oh, a vial of holy water? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
I'll throw above Halen. Like a lobby. Rang it. Holy water.
All right. So,
Oh, I rolled damages, sorry.
yeah.
I have to roll throw it here. In the wrong place.
Oh, there you go. Right on.
Shot. Throw.
Yeah.
Get them both, right?
Pays to be a halfling.
He can only really see one where he's at.
Yeah. I see someone here.
All right.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Yeah. He cannot regenerate. I don't know if he have this power, but
Holy damage. No regenerate.
yeah.
Okay. There we go. All right. So yeah. The vial would, break upon impact. Kind of spreading across his skin, and as it's doing that, it's almost like burning, and you see like a smoke rising from his skin, and it's he shrieks in pain, and like you said, that takes away that ability from them. So good throw from down the hall, even over a ranger and onto the. So
Great throw.
it was a good throw. It could have been bad. It could have just smashed off the wall, but it ended up true. So good job. All right. So next they get to go. One of them is turned around. I'm gonna turn this one. So one's facing Mithra, one's facing Halen. The first one is towards the Mithra. The second one's towards Halen. Okay. So you're both good on that because you have a 7.
Because it added them together, but really you rolled a 12 against me and a 5 against
Yeah.
Alan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it gets, hold on, because it gets multiple attacks. So it's gonna do one claw and then a second claw at each of you. So it's the same thing. All right. So you didn't get hit, Amithra. Halen, you did get hit with a claw. You're gonna need to make a save versus paralyzation. And you're gonna take 2 damage.
Please, please, please.
Brian, you there?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna swing at him.
Oh no, you need to make a save versus
Oh,
paralysis.
safe.
Yeah, you just got hit.
Oh boy, that's not good.
No.
Yeah, I'll minus your points there. There you go.
Oh boy. Where's the saves on this? Oh, I think I found it. Save versus paralysis, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's the first one or towards the top somewhere.
In this specific case, it's the same as save versus death.
Did it roll?
No, I didn't see it.
All right. Trying to find it.
Oh, go under. It's under info tracker
Info
on
tracker.
the right at the top. There's
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and then there's a 20-sided die on the far right of it.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh. Shit.
Okay, you do have one astonishing fortune left. If you
Yes,
choose
use
to
it.
use it, it's your decision. But I'll remind you that you do have it.
How many rounds am I gonna be paralyzed for?
Wait,
Use it.
you roll a D2? D4?
2 plus 1d6.
Oh
So-
god, I'm using it.
I can roll it so you can see exactly how many that is. But
Well, we need you in this fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling it
Please
again.
use the Starting Fortune,
so
Brian.
it would be for 7 rounds if it
Oh
were.
my god.
Whoa!
Oh.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. If for some reason it whispered the rolls, but he crit failed the first roll, guys. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. Now that I see it, for some reason it's whispering his saves. I'll have to look into why it's doing that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if there's a setting or an option where it allows you to change that. But anyway, I'll look into that and see why it's doing that. But yeah, then he succeeded on the roll, which this was a difficult roll. You needed to pass a check against a 14, so that was definitely a good use of your last astonishing fortune. So, all right, you are at least with it and able to respond now because it's your turn.
Okay. I'm
Just
gonna
like the guy,
swing-
Brian.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to slice him up
All right.
with the long sword. of an
Oh.
8.
Yeah, unfortunately that is a miss. He's an
So I
AC
roll the
6.
other one. Oh,
Yep, you can roll the other one. There you go.
That is,
Short sword worked.
all right. Let's see the damage for it. It's a D6.
All right.
5.
Nice. Okay.
very good, very nice.
What was this? All right. Nice. Okay, so you slice with the short sword after, getting him off balance maybe with your longsword attack, and you're able to get a good chunk out of him with your slash. And that brings us back to the top of the order. So I think
Can I get a second attack?
yeah, anyone who hasn't done their second, I think gets their attack
Yep.
now.
Oh, it was damage. I meant to roll hit. Miss.
Okay. So now we can roll initiative again. I think we're at where are we at now? We back to
Me, I think.
Molly. Yeah, I think so too. So you could try to.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right. So. All right, everyone, want to go ahead and update yourselves and.
On a 19.
19. Okay. There's on 12.
Do they move like? How do they move? Do they move like zombies, or they move like normal speed? I'm just curious. Like.
Let's see, their speed or movement is it's kind of slow. It's more like a zombie, yeah.
Okay. Is there like rules for like withdrawing? Like.
Well, there's no attack of opportunity in this game or anything. So, if you decide to use your action to leave,
Not to attack.
then that it's not going to get any free shot at you unless you end your turn in its range or something.
Yeah, I don't want it to turn and attack Brian, but I'm gonna like
I have full hit points, so
I'm gonna like bang my
Pretty close. You're down by
the hilt
2.
of my sword the hilt of my sword against my shield as I like back away quickly, like hopefully faster than I can, and be like, come on, come get me.
Okay.
Walking
Ronnie, what were you doing this turn? Because I think you're actually first. If you weren't, if your speed was right. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Doing that, I guess not attacking it would be still a 9, right?
Yeah.
9.
Well, they're actually going. They actually go first. So let me have them attack with their first attack. So first one is on Mithra. Second is on Halen. Mithra, you're good. Halen, you get slashed. You're gonna take 1 damage and roll versus paralyzation.
okay. You said that was on the info sheet to the right.
Actually, I take that back. It is going to be. It's going to bite you instead. So forget that damage. And forget the savings throw roll. It's just gonna take a bite attack, and so it's still rolled a 1. So you don't have to save versus paralyzation this time.
Tasty. He thinks you're tasty.
He's trying to bite you.
In a row. Thank you, Jimmy.
The other one, missed a Mithra. They get another attack here in a moment, but it's a Mithra's turn, so you can now try to.
Yeah, that's my maneuver. Yeah. I'm just trying to kind of buy some time and yeah.
Okay, so you're backing up. How far are you gonna go? There you go. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've seen these things move. I've fought them, so like
yeah,
I kind of want to back away far enough that I think that that they can attack me this round with their second attack.
Okay. All right.
That would be it. That's probably not it, but.
Well, if you went up and around the corner to the point where you think they couldn't see you, you kind of feel like that'd be far enough that they couldn't reach you and still attack you. So.
Yeah, but I am trying to draw him, so that he doesn't just turn around and attack.
let's do. I guess unless you have like a non-weapon proficiency or something that's related, you could try a charisma roll just to see if you're able to catch their interest in any way, even though they're undead.
Sure.
Maybe there's some way that you're able to
Yeah,
trigger
I mean,
them.
if they weren't undead, I would say like, well, maybe arena acting would apply, but obviously,
Yeah.
So
I think it's more like just upsetting them or something by some action, or just maybe even catching their eye, because you know how they stare at you or something, and you're able to kind of catch their eye and keep their gaze on you. Maybe
so
um,
charisma,
charisma, yeah, just to see.
-4 or just straight charisma.
You just
or-
roll a straight charisma for this, and we'll see if they're okay. So they don't seem to want to follow you for the moment, but you're safe for the moment as well. So,
Yeah.
all right, Ronnie.
I will shoot.
All right, what are you shooting?
Arrows.
All right, sounds good.
No good. I have another on the end.
All right.
In this
Halen.
now?
No, you'll go in just a moment. Just a moment.
I'm gonna swing at him with my long sword. Is he still in front of me, right?
Yeah, you got two of them in front of you now. Yeah.
Oh,
Still.
okay. What do I gotta do?
Yep.
Come on, Helen.
You can roll both your attacks. There you go. First one hits with the longsword. That's a good hit.
I'll roll damage for that.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Oh man, not a lot of damage, but oops. Let's see.
I'll roll for the short sword.
Yep. I assume you're targeting the same one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you hit 2 hits. This is a good round.
Yeah. Thank God. Or one of us may die.
They are dead.
Just 1 damage, but still damage. Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah, so 2 hits, and now we get second attacks coming. So this is where they're gonna get second attacks, and Ronnie's gonna get second attack, and he got a crit.
20.
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
We needed one. We haven't had one
Nice.
this round. I don't think we've had one. So double damage, serious torso wound. Victim's strength is halved. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. It has no armor, so it is certainly then affected by this. So you can do your damage roll. Nice roll.
A moment.
That was nice.
Come on. No.
Nice. All right, so it's doubled. So it's 16.
No, it's already doubled.
Oh, you do have it. I see it in there now. Darn.
Yeah, I used the crit option.
Oh my goodness, he is still standing. Oh,
What?
He just takes this arrow, just standing. But he is
Half a leg. One arm.
Yeah, he's in trouble. But man, you guys have really had a bunch of these today, where you've got them within a point or two. So yeah, he's in serious trouble. And it is their turn. So these two, I don't think anyone else has a second attack. So yeah, these two are now both turning towards Halen. Amithra stepped back, and they both kind of just turn and continue to swing at the closest enemy, knowing that they're slow. The first attack misses. Second attack is going to be a claw. Second attack hits. You're a 7, AC 7, so hits. Do save versus paralyze.
Yep. Gotcha.
And it's 3 damage. Nice. He saved it by 1. 15 at 14. for you guys that can't see it.
This is intense.
How much
I'll
damage
have
did he do?
nightmares.
3.
Say that again, Brian.
How much damage did he do to me? 3.
3 damage. Yep.
Okay. I'm at 13 right now.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're back now to new initiative roll, and I think Brian, it's your turn. So
All right,
you
let's go.
try
Come on,
to.
Brian. Run.
Got a 5.
All right.
Awesome. So this time, am I far enough away to charge?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that at least it wasn't a
Totally.
total wash.
Totally.
And I did look up. You're right. It's only 2. It's +2 to attack.
He got a
Again,
1.
But my initiative goes down by 2, so my initiative it'll just be a speed factor of 1.
Oh, yours does. I see. Okay. All right. So
Yeah. So
go
at a
ahead and
6,
adjust.
I act on a 6, and then also I have a -1 to my armor class
Gotcha.
this round.
Okay. All right. I think everybody's good, so I think we're good to go. The creatures are going to attack first, so we're gonna have 4 claws swinging towards you, Brian.
Okay.
And 2 of them hit, so
Ooh,
you'll take.
44 damage.
No, just 4 damage. Just 4 damage, but make a roll versus another save versus paralyze. They are intense here.
2 of them together?
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah, just one.
Oh.
Crit fail. Crit fail.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it again? It's 2 plus 1d6. I don't know why they wrote it that way, but okay. So yeah, so right now, you feel the sort of chilling and numbing of your limbs and body as paralysis sets in, and you're kind of even maybe in mid movement trying to get your swords back into play for your next swing as suddenly your body just stops responding to you. You're completely conscious, you can see what's going on around you, but you're just unable to move entirely, and you can't really even feel your limbs at this point. And you took 5 damage.
Oh boy.
Is he looking?
I'm at 4 points.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
All right. So, or I'm sorry, was that right? It was 4. It was 4 damage. 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is their turn. They went first.
What-
They beat
Is
you
that
on
the
initiative.
4 damage that brought me down to 9, right?
Yeah, I think I gave it
Oh,
to you
okay.
twice.
So
So,
I'm at-
you should add the 4 back in. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I think I said it twice.
No, it's okay.
All right, Mithra, you are charging distance away from these 2 who have their backs turned to you.
Which one was hit by the arrow?
The one
more
on
wounded,
the
I guess.
left.
Yeah, then that's the one I'm gonna charge at. And attack, and so it's +2 for the charge, and then +2 from rear attack. Is that right?
I'm good with that.
Seems
That seems
legit.
Seems
It
legit.
seems like I have a pretty good shot, but watch me roll 2 or something.
It's an AC 6, so
Yeah.
this is doable.
Come on.
Oh wait. Sorry. Sometimes it's like kind of lagging on me today. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Boom. That's a big
Barely.
hit.
Ooh, I'm glad I had that. Yeah. All right, and then damage.
Kill.
Well, that's a big hit. Good hit. But this one only had the it only had the arrow damage done to it previously, so it really wasn't
So it's still
very affected. The other one is knock it on death's door again. So
I picked the wrong one. Yeah.
well, no. I mean, you would have dropped the other one, but to be honest, as far as which one needs your attention now, the one you just hit is
Getting
the
the
one that
most.
needs your attention. So, and you got a hit, so you could never be mad about that. But well done. All right, Ronnie.
Now it's time to pray.
Ronnie, help!
Pray.
Please, Timora, help me. My
Bring
cat.
your luck.
No!
Oh, there it
Yeah.
worked. Is that all you had to do?
Hell yeah.
Just had to call on Timora.
Yeah.
Well done. That's nice.
No.
Oh, only 1 damage? Okay. Um,
Yeah.
This is the one that's standing in front of Halen?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only one that completely.
Yeah, he's
Since
unfortunately
there is
it just
no
wasn't enough.
no one else left, I can shoot my secondary sword. Right?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Oh dear.
That's a miss.
All right, I'm gonna also put that on Halen for now because he's
Yeah.
got 4 more to go. All right, so yeah, you missed there. Halen's got 1 down and 4 to go, and then it's back to initiative. So I think Rodolfo's up. All right, and Rodolfo's 6 versus my 10. So tide might be turning. Tide might be turning here.
I will be turning.
This is gonna be close. Yeah. If we make it.
It's 2 against 2 but at the moment.
All is in your court.
All right, so
I'm at 9.
sending. Oh, you're at 9. Okay.
It's up to you, Mitra. Save the world.
All right, so Halen's got another one down in this turn, and he's got 3 to go. And it is a Mithra's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want to bring at least one of them down because it's like a lot of attacks. So I think I'm gonna attack this one this time. There we go. And this is the second round of attacks. So I'll get one at the end as well.
There's another hit.
Awesome.
Yes.
This is going to be the finishing shot, and you did max damage. You needed 1 damage, and you did max damage to this thing. So tell us about how you finished this one off.
Oh, I want to lop his nasty claw off, and yeah.
All right, yeah. Separate him sort of right at his forearm, maybe right through his forearm.
Yeah.
Just through as sharp as the drusus is, it probably goes right through bone. You know.
Yeah, or maybe I get this. Maybe I get through the joint.
Yeah, like straight through the elbow and just lops his arm off. But he was needing to be put out of his misery finally, and now you're down to 1. So, it is actually that one's turn. He has the choice of between a Mithra, who is an active threat, or the paralyzed one. So he's going to go towards the active threat, even though he's not very intelligent. He's still smart enough for that decision. So he's going to claw at you. And you're good. You're good. He missed you.
Barely.
He barely missed you. He missed you by 1 on the second one. So you don't. Yeah, that actually saved you there. It saved you there. Bronny, you're up. You get another one?
Another one. Oh boy.
Boom, boom. Well, at least they weren't,
I need to call tomorrow's name again.
At least they didn't hit the paralyzed guy standing in the middle of the hall.
At least you didn't fumble it.
That too. But okay, unfortunately he misses, and then Mithra, you get one more attack here. Is this okay?
Yeah, my last attack for the second round.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Ooh.
Ah,
Right? No.
all right,
No,
misses some. And now we're into the next round. We'll just keep the turn order now going since it's just
Now
down to
it's
the one
Mithra.
enemy. And you guys got the advantage at the moment. So Halen is down to 2 rounds left on his immobilization there. And Amithra, you're back up again.
Oh.
Boom.
Yeah.
20. All right.
Oh. Nat 20.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
the end.
It's timely. This is a timely hit.
Perfect.
Right when you
Yeah.
needed it.
I'm just really in this cutting stuff up, so I want to cut his head off. Well, actually, I have to roll, don't I?
You can roll on the there's a crit table.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
I remember now.
Serious arm wound. Dex is halved. Let's see. So for him, yeah, I mean he's definitely going to be affected, although he doesn't have any dex really to speak of. But you can do your damage and times it by 2.
Cool. Does he get like an AC penalty maybe? Alright, let's see.
He would if his AC helped him, but
Yeah.
all right, 12. That is exactly what he had left. So tell us about the decapitation
Yeah,
of
I guess
this
it's
guy.
a 2. It's a 1-2, right?
Yeah.
Serious arm, and then I
Yeah.
backstroke. I cut his head off, or maybe it doesn't go flying, but I sever it so that it hangs and it collapses.
So the head falls clean off this thing, right on the ground.
If I ever need to shave, I'll borrow these bristles.
Yeah, I've actually got to sharpen it tonight, otherwise it loses its edge.
And I mean, what's great is that Halen is like paralyzed. He can't move at all, and all he sees is the head of this thing just lop off in front of him and land on the ground, and simultaneously he feels the paralysis starting to lift and that he can move again, but he has no need to move because he's just in awe of these corpses that have been created by the gladiator in front of him. So
Close. So close. Oh my god.
that was very close. It could have gone
Get
a
out
couple
of here.
different ways. But yeah, so you've got these 2 goals now laying here, and I think if you could do a wisdom check, you can all do one.
Okay.
Fail.
Oh,
Fail, super fail, and then success.
Ronnie got it.
Yeah, so
Your brain is still sluggish from
he
Yep, probably.
well, that, and I think the reason Ronnie isn't as affected is because he was the furthest from these things, so he wouldn't have been nearly as rattled by them as the 2 who were being swung at and almost killed. So Ronnie comes swooping in after you're still on your adrenaline rush, and he's able to take a look at the bodies. And again, I think Ronnie, like you see like the burned clothes that were on them. And as you're looking at the bodies, like they look like they resemble the corpses, that you left previously. And you just get some sense that something had the ability to raise these things, basically, is what you believe, and that something raised these, and whatever that sound was that you heard was likely a part of whatever it is that raised these from the dead because you know that they were dead and you were one of the ones that killed them, not too long ago. So that would be obvious to you as you're kind of looking at them that they're familiar, their bodies are familiar, their faces are somewhat familiar, but they're certainly not in their form that you fought them in previously. So
Mithra
Nice.
curses in Rashomai. She's just like, fuck this. Fuck this
Time
guy.
to go
Yeah.
because there is more
Where's the
that can be
prisoner?
raised. I think it's we left him at the chair.
yeah, let's see about that.
No, I was afraid.
I'll scout the way ahead. You pick up the prisoner.
Yeah, who's going back for the prisoner?
Yeah, I'll go look for him.
Okay. Yeah, you find him in the chair. He's in the chair still. He might have wiggled a little bit, but he didn't try too hard to get out of the really terrible bond that was in. But so you grab him and you're able to escort him
I'm
out.
still rattled by the ghoul, so I'm kind of rough with him. Like I may slam him
Yeah,
around a little.
definitely. And he has no idea you're coming because he's wearing this thing on his head and he doesn't really know. But so you're just able to just completely like whip him out of the chair and drag him along, so he's just barely able to keep his feet off the ground or on the ground as you're pulling him up the cavern and towards the exit. So let me remove these two corpses here. You guys are heading back towards the exit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
let's burn them all.
Yeah. So let's see. You guys get back up towards the part where you came in. Let me move him and her. There we go. So hopefully you can see now. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna move you guys out to the other map real quick. You come up to the mausoleum area. The mausoleum is looks the same as it looked when you came in. Let me reset this real quick. All right. So
Nighttime?
does anyone have tracking?
From the ranger.
The ranger.
Yeah.
If you could do a tracking check, Halen.
Yep.
I'll give you some information.
All right, I'll do that right now. Hopefully, get a good one.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
you definitely spot the footprints of something that looks as if it was heading out of here recently. There is some snowfall out here, and it is somewhat hard to follow, but you can tell
Yep.
from the tracks that it appears to whatever the foot is. Looks like it's like a boot or something like that walked by and is heading down the hill by itself. It looks like
tracks of a humanoid.
a humanoid set of footprints, single
Yep.
humanoid.
Okay.
And so you're able to kind of follow that, back in this general direction towards. I'm gonna move you guys down this way, and I've got the prisoner riding second here. So there we go. Something along those lines. Okay, so yeah, you guys get all the way back down to here. And as you're coming, through this area, the footprints look like they disappear. Some are right in this area. Just sort of vanish. And with that, have you guys each make a wisdom check or observation check, whichever one you have. So far, nobody notices anything. to speak of, but Ronnie may.
Nothing gets past that halfling. He's gonna notice.
He's usually pretty sharp. We'll see.
Yeah.
You there, Rodolfo?
Hi there. Sorry, I think it's
Lagging.
Let me try to fix it. So just a moment. Okay. Is it okay now?
I don't see your wisdom check yet, or your observation
Oh.
roll, or
Observation.
observation or wisdom. Yeah.
Just a moment. I'll try to- Observation.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah. So Ronnie, your party members don't seem to notice this, but as you're walking down in this direction, and they're following the tracks, maybe they're too intent on the ground to notice, but you look up and you see sort of an angle through the peaks of what looks to be a winged creature flying away from you, and you can distinctly see on the back of the winged creature a humanoid sitting perched on its back, flying away from you.
What
Boy.
kind of winged creatures that do I know?
It looks like a pretty large winged creature from this angle is about all you can tell. So you don't see a color or anything. It's pretty much a black silhouette in the direction it's going.
It's dark, right?
Yeah,
Right now.
but you can see that it's fairly large relative to the mountaintops. So your wild imagination, halfling imagination, can come up with several ideas, I'm sure. But you don't catch anything specific to be totally certain about what it is. But
Okay, I pointed out to Halen. Look, Big Bird taking the guy away.
Holy shit.
and so you guys would see, and maybe even at that point you would hear, some wings flapping as this thing is flying away from the peak, and looks like it might be heading towards the south from where your bearing is. So that is where we'll end tonight's session. Is with you guys standing on the peak, having seen the winged creature flying off with someone on his back towards the south. So, anything that you guys wanted to do or say or add before we adjourn?
Awesome session.
Very late session.
It
I
was
was biting my fingernails.
Me too.
it was
I'm
tense.
really-
You guys were brave to go about it with the three of you, and I really didn't have to nerf it much at all to keep you alive. You had some good tactics. I thought I was impressed with your move that you made, Molly, with the gladiator kit move that you made in combat. I think you should use that all the time. That was really great. And then the charging that you did, the overbearing and the wrestling that was going on. It was pretty tense, and I thought you guys did a great job of surviving. And you have a prisoner that you've
I think that's
brought.
the best loot ever, is to have a. It's so hard to catch a prisoner. DMs hate to give up prisoners.
It pains me.
Yeah.
It pains me. But you wrestled the hell out of him. He really couldn't have gotten out of there without probably just sacrificing himself, and so I think he had to give in when he was surrounded by you. And I still will picture Ronnie running in like a linebacker and jumping to tackle him.
That was
It's just hilarious that this halfling did that. So, but no, I had a great time with the session. I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll do it again in a couple weeks, and hopefully, we'll
Yeah.
will continue to survive and learn more about what's going on and haunting the world here. But you've got a lot of good information and things that you've picked up in your inventory also that will be of interest to learn more about. And having Curza back will give you some more insight, hopefully, to some of those items, which could probably help you down the road. So with that, I guess we'll adjourn. But thanks, guys, for the great session. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you. All right. Have a good weekend. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
You too.